Wanted to do another quick recording. Been experiencing a lot of chest pain this evening, a lot of anxiety, and a lot of what is triggering that is a similar narrative of yesterday. I mentioned yesterday about trying to get help and trying to explain myself and the lack of capacity to do that. And it's gotten to a stage where even a single thought of all of that stuff just triggers a huge sort of suffocation. And I've taken an anxiety tablet earlier this evening, and maybe I'll take one now as well. I think the whole frustrating thing is it's so hard to put words to it, and it's a good word is probably infuriating, and it's almost a self-perpetuating cycle of things where I'm trying to figure out the words and I get angry or frustrated or upset, and all of the other feelings come up of things so built up in me that the suffocation comes up, and it starts that cycle over again. I try and calm down and try and be mindful, but then a single thought about the doctor's appointment that's coming up and what to do about a potential seeing a private psychiatrist, and that whole process, it's all quite overwhelming. So any thought around this stuff, it's immediately goes 0 to 10. So it's a big whatever is built up, over time. And I feel it now. I was just brushing my teeth, and before that, I noted I was feeling calm again. I'd calmed down, but then there was a thought about. It's almost a habitual thought. There's been a lot of rumination about trying to explain things to my doctor, and it's just a very small trigger, a huge reaction. So, and it's just incredibly frustrating, and it feels like it feels a bit like a lot of mental distress, and I've got to wait until Tuesday, and so again there's another sort of build-up, and it's even more intense now since the doctor's appointment on Friday or Thursday that wasn't logged correctly or there's some error when that was made for me, and now it's kind of building up even into a higher crescendo almost of stuff. So I'm not sure I'm going to make it through till Tuesday, because it feels like it just continue. The pressure is increasing, so all of these thoughts and feelings about me trying to get help, and the lack of help available, and the lack of clarity or articulation that's there for me to give. And I don't know how to really stop this building up. To be mindful helps. It's definitely a release valve, and it gives me almost like opening the window and you can breathe again. But it's hard when the anxiety kicks up, because then I have to deal with that whole cycle of chest pain, and it takes a long time to come down from that, for those symptoms to be relieved, and I'm sure it's taking a toll on my mind as well. I just wanted to record to vlog about that. I've been watching the last few hours. I've just been watching Netflix just to try and calm myself down, and I'd constantly been doing deep breathing as well, and eventually I had calmed, and then now just went to brush my teeth, and again I was just a thought or two came about the appointment, or about it immediately goes to a feeling as well. It's so sensitive and built up that immediately I feel my chest tightening and chest pain and my breathing labouring and an element of suffocation and panic. I think it's quite a panic attack, but it's somewhere in that neighbourhood. That things are so built up, and there's so much feels like there's not enough time to explain all of this to the doctor. I've written some notes in there, and the more I kind of add to it, the more longer it gets and lengthier. And I realise that when seeing a doctor, she won't have time to read to read all of that, or take up a lot of the appointment time. So I feel like I'm going round and round in circles. I'm seeing a family member tomorrow, and I'm hopefully going to try and maybe present the idea about seeing a private psychiatrist, and it almost feels like my only option, really. And I almost want to say that to the doctor. It's like almost want to say that, well, I'm not getting help here, and I don't mean that in a personal way. That doctor, my specific doctor, is not helping, but the system doesn't seem like it can help me. And it's strange because it feels like I'm fighting up against it, because they've diagnosed me with depression and anxiety. And when I've tried to see I've had a couple of psychiatrist referrals, and they haven't been great referrals in the way they've been written up in regards to me. In a way, it's come across that I'm only interested in a diagnosis, which is, of course, with limited resources of the NHS, they're going to say that, well, that's a luxury. We can't just, we're not here just to give a diagnosis. And so whatever miscommunication is given there. And also, when I spoke to a doctor to potentially try and get referred again, this is from a different surgery. I think they were saying that, your symptoms are just depression and anxiety. So, and I'm not sure whether that's wrong, or how much I trust myself that it feels like stuff is quite severe now, and it's I need more help than I'm being given. But all of that kind of gets me back in that tangle of thoughts and emotions. So I'm going to try not to. It's weird because my mind wants to get stuck in there and resolve it. But the result of that is chest pain and feeling suffocation, and because everything's so overwhelming. But it's hard not to kind of not get stuck in there and try and wade my way through the thoughts and feelings. And there's an anger and frustration there as well, and an urge to just kind of want to, get stuck in and try and resolve something, and resolve this anger and frustration. And it's hard to just try and drop it until Tuesday, and I'm not sure what's going to happen Tuesday, how I'm going to come across, or I know if things are built up now, it's likely going to remain this way, and I'm just going to be extremely agitated on Tuesday for my doctor's appointment. And it's strange because I don't know how to act or how to be right now. What frame of mind should I be in? Which sounds a bit weird to say, but I'm just literally just focusing on trying to minimize these symptoms as much as I can. Try and focus on my breathing. Try and take a minute at a time. So things feel quite severe at the moment. But I feel like I just maybe try and see a health practitioner privately, where I'll just get assessed right away and tested for whatever. That might be the way to go, I think. But I just feel desperate, really, and I feel like I don't have the energy to to think that, why isn't this available through the NHS to get that kind of help? It feels like, I don't know, it feels like there's something blocking it there, or there's a reluctancy for me, or I don't know what help I need or what help that exists as well. So maybe the doctors are correct saying there's nothing we can do for you more for the symptoms you have, but things are getting more severe and desperate, so it feels like desperate enough for me to go down this path and to write the type of notes I've written, which I may read out potentially in another vlog, just to kind of get that off my chest in some ways. Maybe it will help just to read it out loud in a recording, see how it comes across, and maybe just brainstorm other suggestions I can add to that as well. But anyways, it's about 9 o'clock tonight. It's 9 o'clock at the moment. I do feel very on edge, so I almost feel like going outside just to upload yesterday's vlog that I short vlog recorded as well, and I feel like just going outside for a bit and getting some fresh air, which I may potentially do. Yeah, so hopefully I don't feel too worked up to try and get some sleep. I'm going to try and, I got a bit of a better sleep last night, which was positive. And so hopefully I can calm myself down again over the next couple of hours, just to get myself into bed and hopefully be well rested to visit a family member tomorrow. Yeah.